National Football League.
It's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the New York Giants and the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, another NFL season has reached its finale. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here to see how it all ends. Some history on the line here tonight, Brock. And two teams who've already made plenty of history in the NFL. A lot of Lombardi shared between these two, and another about to join the collection.
Kind of feels like, doesn't it, Kate? They're just not playing for a trophy alone. They've got a bunch of those already in their trophy cases, but they're really playing for a spot among the greatest teams in franchise lore. Both are going to be remembered by their fans forever. These 60 minutes, maybe a little more, will determine that, but one will be remembered as a winner.
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on Super Bowl Sunday. The journey, it's only become more difficult every step along the way, from the regular season through each run of the playoffs, and it's prepared him for the moment he's walking in right now.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 20.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's fourth and short. Kansas City sends out its punt team, and he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Oh, nice punt, and a fair catch. Going to stick them at the 7. So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
This is just so cool. Kate, this is history he's making right here. Despite all the incredible rookie seasons we've seen in our league, we have never had a rookie lead his team all the way to the Super Bowl. That is until tonight. And I know the odds, the history, the logic all say a rookie should be able to bring a team all the way to a championship in year one. But I ask you to look at what he's accomplished already and tell me this kid doesn't have what it takes.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Out by Theo Johnson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Scatterby now from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. From the gun, here's Dart. And he's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York first down. Driving forward with Scatterby. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And it was a situation they prepared for, no doubt, Brock, but hopes that they wouldn't see. They're down early in the biggest game of the year.
Hey, listen, nobody said winning championships was easy. This is an early test of whether they've got the resiliency to win.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-point game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Kid, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Going right back to Scattergood. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's start now. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They give right side. It's Scattergood. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They're looking down to 3rd and 3. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Mahomes. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get off it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. As they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go play action. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Give to Singletary from the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. It's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The #1 thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He lofts one deep, center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Dart gonna throw again. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's gonna have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are gonna have the first down. Dart looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. Here's Scatterboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Giants using their first timeout. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Dart. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Looking slant route, complete. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. No run. It's Scatterboo. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
Dart from the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle in your mind. Now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 3rd and goal, it's Dart. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game.
Giants 14. Gano to kick off.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Holding just a field goal lead. Probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing here just before halftime. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Well, we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And he's going to make this to the 28th before going down. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterby trotting back out there. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Running with Scatterby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. They gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. On the carry, this is Scatterby. This is ahead for about 5. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Hits him on the out route, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So 1st down from the 41. Scatterby here on the ground. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. It's caught right side by Johnson. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the first. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. And Scatterby on 3rd. They get there to take him down right around the 41. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. So 1st down from the 41. Here's Scatterby. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
That one's complete right side. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19 Tiger.
On 1st down, this is Scatterby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
60 by 6.
To throw, here's Dart. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Scatterby. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
Xanadu again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the 2nd half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right back to Pacheco. Keeps away from 1. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
It's Pacheco again. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Abdul Carter on the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Makes the tackle. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Good coverage by Andrew Phillips.
They send a man in motion. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Washington now to return. Escapes the defender. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Now here comes the New York offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Lamar Norman blocked on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
To Theo Johnson.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara.
And it's
Giants down by only 3. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down. On the ground, it's Scatterbull. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Scatterbull now from the gun. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
He'll look to throw it. That one connects. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Gano ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
At the 31-yard line.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He rolls to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kicked off by Noah Williams. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get pepped on that sideline to get after to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job, and then the damage that came from that interception.
And in their 101st season of existence, partner, champions now for the 5th time. Congratulations to the New York Giants! And for all the talk we heard from every team at the start of the season, Brock, they're the ones, these guys right here, who fought all the way to this point and are now champions forever.
What a storybook season. You know, at times it even seemed like it's ripped right from a movie. The way the pieces fell into place along the way, all of it led to these final 4 quarters of football in this moment that they will never forget. I know not a one of them out there could have imagined a better final scene to the movie that has been their season. Super Bowl champions.
At the podium is the commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, to award the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.